Hi guys, this is Breaker, and I am back with another replay that I took from the front page of Drop.sc, and this one appears to be between EGJD and Captain's Voss. CAPT. I do believe I had the honor of casting one of these teams' replays before. It sounds so vilely familiar. Yes, I think it was a Protoss player. Anywho, in the lower right-hand corner, EGJD, our Battle.net World Championships 2013 second prize winner. And he says, good luck, thank you. And of course, the 12 o'clock position of Polar Knight LE. His name is Captain Voss, and he says he's a huge Jaedong fan. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I'm actually kind of a Jaedong fan, but he said something that kind of disturbed me once I heard it. It kind of bothered me. I mean, it's a little arrogant, but let me go ahead and explain that since we have a bit of fluff time to fill in. So, what exactly did he say that kind of bothered me? By the way, that was just me out tabbing real quick, making sure there's no sound bugs, making sure I'm on the right exploit window, and so on and so forth. I've only got a single monitor to work with. Jeez, guys, have mercy on me. Anywho, the one thing that bothers me the most about Jaedong is this one thing that he said to one of the Chinese players as he arrived to the WCS Premier League Season 2 finals. That is NA Premier League Season 2 finals, not World Finals. Don't get confused, guys. That was in California. He said, Jim, it's time to go home. Like, he said he was going to beat Jim before it even got started, but of course he did beat Jim in the end. You know, I mean, it was just that final game. It was so close. Oh my god, I can't even begin to describe it. But I mean, Jim has beaten him before in the Acer Team Story Cup Season 1 of 20... No. I think this was a long time ago. I think... No. It was earlier this year, at the beginning of this year. Wow, that was a long time ago. I had to go back and remember. But that was when he all-killed EG. And no one saw it coming. I mean, it was great. But Jaedong going for double hatch expo, gas first, pool second. This is... I don't know. I mean, like, I've seen a build from Lenok where you go gas first. But no. He threw that pull down way too long, or not Lenok, July Zerg, excuse me. It was a build that was meant to kill your opponent early on in the game. But that's not what's going to happen here. So the Overlord goes in. He sees that, okay, there is a command center building, a barracks behind it, and a refinery as well. So basically what Captain Voss is going to be going for here, Captain's Voss, CAPT, I don't know, I'm just going to call him Voss from now on. What he's going to be going from here on out is some map control with Hellions, maybe Reapers, who knows. Controlling creep spread, things like that. And just as we have 100 gas, 2 drones get pulled off of them and transferred to the natural. That's absolutely perfect the way it was done. Bunker goes down before anything else, and with Ling speed at this stage in the game, you know, there is a lot that can be done if there are Lings in high numbers. Of course, that costs a lot of larva, but of course it could also keep the Hellions from getting that far out on the map.
Nice!
Yes, that was my roommate, guys. He's from Beijing. Sorry about that. There was actually one other thing I forgot about. Let me see here. I'm going to go ahead and just mute myself on TeamSpeak. Sorry about that. Actually, not TeamSpeak, but rather Raid Call. Looks like no one was there to actually hear me anyway. But on the off chance that someone shows up in the near future, that won't happen. Alright, so the Overlord's flying back in here for Jaedong, and he's going to go ahead and see that there's a factory finishing up. And with it, it will be rotated out with the barracks, and these 2 Marines are going to chase down that sacrificial Emo Lord, and it looks like they're going to get it. Jaedong wasn't ready for that, though. This is going to result in a supply block. Ouch. But at the same time, it's not without its consequences. Oh, wait. Those Lings. No micro in the world is going to get them a single SCV kill. Yeah. Unfortunately, he gets a good scout at the natural, and that's it. And it looks like that one Ling is trapped. Is he going to get taken down by an SCV? Oh, he is. Oh, this Voss guy. That was actually rather pleasant. Okay, so Tech Lab is going to go down, and there is no starport yet. So that means we're going to see maybe a straight-up bio transition out of here from Captain Voss. While he tries to control the map, keep the creep tumors from getting too numerous, things like that. And for the time being, we have only 1 queen spreading creep. Roach Warren going down in a forward position, though. Jaedong is perfectly ready for this Hellion offensive, if you will. This creep control, this crowd control, crowded creep control form of Voss's Hellions. And he's going to go over here and scout the third. He sees it. And I think there's something about this that screams, okay, I need to go ahead and throw down my third. And just as I say that, he's just turning it into an orbital command, excuse me. 10 roaches are on the way, though. That's a little bit much for just map control, however. And I think, the Baneling nest. Jaedong's doing it. He's going for a timing attack. He is. And behind that, he's exploding nothing but lings. I think I'm going to go ahead and review this for the ladder if I need to, or if I feel so inclined to afterwards. But I mean, Voss, he hasn't quite seen it with this many Hellions yet. Oh, okay, now he does. He knows what's up. He knows that's more than just creep control, or excuse me, defensive roaches. He's going to go ahead and start cranking out the Marauders, and he's doing that right now. Widow Mines as well. They're going to help out in the long run. I mean, just even the slightest bit of splash damage versus these roaches is going to help. But I mean, when they arrive, there's probably only going to be a single Widow Mine ready to go. I mean, a single Marauder ready to go, and maybe a couple of Widow Mines. I mean, the bunkers are all loaded up, but I mean, once those Banelings are ready, it's going to hurt. It's going to be basically Jaedong with no mercy. The only thing that I guess is working for our Terran right now is the fact that there is no Overseer ready. There's a lot of army supply that he's going to have to hold off against. And look, the Banelings lining up. They actually are not going to connect with that second barracks just yet. The Marauder gets inside. SCV is being pulled off the line. Now all of the Banelings are dealt with. And now it looks like that one Marauder is going to be able to shoot at all of these roaches safely. Very minimal damage being done. That being said, however, there are 11 workers being killed. At this point in the game, he had to kill at least 35 and force his way into the main. He's not doing it. He's struggling to take down that bunker, and it looks like he will, but not without a lot of damage being dealt at first. SCV's being pulled. There's one Marauder in a Widow Mine working its way down that ramp. Behind this, however, Jaedong is ready to drone up and go into an ordinary macro game, but there's a huge stream of lings that our Terran's going to have to deal with before he can take this into the ordinary macro game stage, if you will. He's microing back that one Marauder like it's a hero, like it's a boss, but this is so dangerous. He is going to have one other advantage aside from having 3 bases established and being able to triple mule, and that is in his upgrades. He's already got +1 attack, but Jaedong hasn't even started at anything else. I mean, he's the army supply just really is not that pretty for him right now. Ooh, that one Zergling kind of wasted the Widow Mine. So Voss is kind of in a tough position. Where does he go from here? Jaedong is tacking on a fourth hatch for macro, making sure he can spend all of his larvae, all of his minerals, things of that nature. And the income right now is 1,600 to the 1,000 of our Terran. But I don't know if that was scouted or not. That third base it was. So we have to see Voss very, very quickly react and take things into overdrive mode right now. That is macro overdrive. He's not quite at full saturation on his natural, but he's trying to get it there ASAP. He's going to use these Hellions to try and get some map control. He's denied. It looks like this one creep tumor and a Zergling on the watchtower. That's about it. Jaedong is actually using very minimal creep tumors. That's not something you see every day, but where's the transition from here? It looks like it's going to be a solid Ling, Baneling transition. We also have Roach speed coming in, so this could actually be a good old-fashioned, once Heart of the Swarm came out and was official and all that good stuff, could just be that good old-fashioned Roach, Ling, Baneling composition versus whatever we have coming from Voss. But I mean, the army supplies, you know, we actually have essentially Jaedong taking no economic damage. He did the damage that he needed to do altogether. He's killed 25 workers to this stage in the game. And I mean, this is a position that's difficult to recover from as a Terran player. It really is. Creep spread going down over here for a potential fourth. Just as that Overlord arrives at the third, the orbital command was ready to go. And now we have Banelings morphing somewhere? Banelings morphing, yes. And not only that, they've got speed. They've got centrifugal hooks. And there's even more of them morphing right now. And the overall supply difference is 150 to 83. Army supply, that's double. I don't want to mess with that. And of course the Overseers, they're going to really just make the day for Jaedong right here with this engagement. Ouch! And only one of those Widow Mines detonates successfully. The third orbital command is forced to lift off, and now all of the bio is retreating into the third. I don't know if there's anything else that can be done here. Look at the Marines retreating up the ramp as the bunker is falling. There's nothing that can save Voss at this stage. He actually left that supply depot down, and now he's taking all of the damage in the world from the second best player in the world, according to this year's WCS system. He calls out, GG, well played. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys liked what you saw here today, just go ahead and click on that subscribe button. This is Breaker. I'll see you guys next time.